Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm coming to you from Parque Nacional El Tepayac. So it's El Tepayac National Park. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
I want this episode to be about Mexico City and mental health. So I'll share something with you guys. I had a rough couple of years. I was in New York. I'd sort of reached the apex of what I thought was my sales career. And, I just think I needed a change of scenery. I went to Miami. I thought that the sun and some space, buenas tardes, would help me, maybe solve my mental health issues. Not so much. And that's when I started to realize that there's no geographic solution to a spiritual problem. Went to Asia, the whole sort of typical backpacker trail, trying to find myself, figure out what was important to me. And I realized on my travels, this is one of the key things for my mental health. And whether you've discovered that yourself, whether you're just curious if Mexico City has that to offer, because it is a very populous, crowded, busy place, this video is for you. I have certainly been very on edge, stressed, argumentative at times. Staying in my studio in Mexico City in Barrio Chino Centro, because you just get the sense that you're so packed in tightly. There's just no space, there's no quiet, there's no peace. Even on my rooftop, it's very busy. And by the way, I chose to come here. This is not a complaint. This is me observing, being mindful of my own emotions in my new surroundings. And so the key thing for me was, can I escape anywhere in this city that's sort of doable on a daily, weekly, fortnightly basis, where I can come and just check in with myself. And obviously I understand the irony of me vlogging this. Believe me, there's been about 25 minutes that you didn't see where I hiked alone. There's gonna be more as I hike this mountain. But I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that there are opportunities to come into nature and have a peaceful existence out here. I don't know if you can hear that revving of that motorcycle. That might not be remote enough for you. For me, this is a huge improvement on where I've been staying. And I can already feel my shoulders relax. I can feel slightly better air quality. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned the air quality here sucks. It's you can actually see the smog from up here. And I saw it as I flew into Mexico City. The PMI levels are a huge problem. It's very sad, and hopefully they're looking at ways to fix that. Maybe by reducing traffic, congestion charges, I don't know. But so it might be useful for you guys to know that because of how intense Mexico City, the experience is, I've been meditating feverishly. I've been doing mala beads. I've been looking after my health, eating fairly healthy. I've been trying to get to bed early. I've tried to remove alcohol, reduce coffee, journaling, having deep, mindful conversations with Vicky, my girlfriend. Buenas tardes. And none of it worked. I know that you shouldn't be viewing mindfulness as something that works and doesn't work. Those labels don't work. No pun intended. But I just found that I was getting so stressed, and I realized it's in my environment. So this is a very long-winded way of saying, the stage of life I'm at, I recognize that your geography shouldn't determine your happiness, but your environment can have a huge impact on your day-to-day stress levels and mental health. And that all ladders up to what you may term happiness. I don't know what it is for you. So being able to come out and do a long hike and get away from it all and just think by myself. You can see I haven't got Vicky with me. I need this. And actually I was very fortunate before my Mexico trip to go and stay with an old friend of mine, Jonathan. He lives in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, which is this gorgeous, remote, serene kind of area in the Berkshires in Massachusetts. And it was just so zen. I loved the feeling of being out in nature with great air quality and you're just less stressed. And I used to think when I was younger that losing that energy of a New York City, of a Tokyo, of a Dubai, of a Mexico City would be anathema to having a proper career. You know, where would I get my buzz and my energy from? Where would I get my motivation from? The older I get, the more I realize that, you know, you're supposed to generate that motivation yourself. You shouldn't be reliant on external factors like where you live and the number of people. It's nice to have like-minded people around you, but it's by no means an imperative once you get to a certain level of spiritual growth and also a level in your professional career. You should be a self-starter, a motivator, and there are other things that can do it for you. So anyway, sorry this is a bit long-winded, but it's quite an emotional journey up here because I always feel like I have my most profound thoughts and just greatest realizations when I'm up here. And right now I'm having the stupidest realization of all, which is that I haven't been in nature frequently enough over the last 2 weeks. And it's just like anything, just like meditation, just like going to the gym. Everyone's just trying to figure out what's the right cadence for them. And you know, is it something you need to live adjacent to? Do you need it once a month? What is it for you? Look, I don't know if this was helpful, but if this is the kind of content you guys want to see, like talking about my mental health journey and how I can take the lessons that I've learned from living in Asia, the US, and taking them on my travels in future, let me know. Drop a comment. See ya.